Beautiful spring day today, northern Wisconsin. Sun is shining, but we still got a lot of snow on the ground. We're actually gonna try to follow some deer trails today and see if we could walk a little easier in the woods that way. Just a little hike, get outside, enjoy the weather. Might even get lucky and find shed deer antlers. I've actually only ever found one, but I'm always optimistic. Here's some deer signs. Coda's definitely smelling some things. That looks like an old deer bed here. Not too fresh. Probably more deer beds right over there. This is a good area for deer, it looks like. Lots of beds, lots of tracks, lots of little deer turds. You just sort of follow the tracks and the trails that the deer have here. It's a little easier walking and probably the best chance of finding anything like a antler or a shed, dropped antler. Kind of hoping the dog might smell some of those things and pick them up and retrieve them. Coda, what do you smell? Coda, what do you smell? Huh? Let's hunt it up. Come on this way. Turn the camera around for you. A little bit different perspective. We're in real thick cover here. A lot of bigger balsam trees. The underbrush, not much at all. A little bit like a park under here. Not sure if you can see up there. Pretty breezy up on top. Trees are rocking. These are popple trees up here. A lot of buds on them. I think won't be long they'll be pushing off and we'll be seeing little green leaves on them. But yes, still a lot of snow on the ground. Pretty warm temperature today. Right now it's probably almost 45 degrees. And I think the forecast said could reach 60 today. That'll melt a lot of snow, that's for sure. Just saw something over here. See an orange ribbon. Big orange ribbon. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. Orange duct tape. Someone's been here marking a trail, or maybe one time they had a tree stand, trail camera. I don't see any other signs. Yeah, this is unusual. More orange duct tape. And then one looks more like a flag. This one just tree wrapped up. That one's got a big old metal spike or lag bolt. Wow. That's been there a while. See how the tree is sort of grown around it. Healed itself a little bit. Not sure what that's there for. Pretty thick through here. Not sure if you can hear, but there's a lot of birds chirping, crows and blue jays. Haven't seen much wildlife, except for that black lab running around. I'm sure her nose is picking up all kinds of scent, different animals, and interesting things for her to smell anyway. She's definitely having a good time out here. You ever take your dog out in the woods? Just let them kind of show you things. I like to observe. Watch her nose, lead her places. Always interesting. Oh, I see the snow is about to get really deep. Once we leave these balsam trees, and it's a bunch of popple again up here. I can see the dog up ahead. She's sinking in pretty good. Oh, as am I. Not sure if I'm going to keep going this direction or find a little easier walking path. And there's actually an old barbed wire fence here. Let's see if I can turn this around and show you. And here's that barbed wire fence. Or a wire anyway. Used to be a fence. I think actually out here in front, where it's starting to be pine and popple, this used to be a field, farmer's field possibly. I'm going to try to just record the dog a little bit. One of these days I might try putting a GoPro on her. That could be interesting. Maybe a microphone and harness with the GoPro. She's just going. This little tree in front of me reminds me of earlier this fall, or one of the first snowfalls we had this year was heavy, wet snow, and we got a lot of it. There's so many trees bent down from that heavy snow. This one's still stuck. When that snowstorm came through, it would be really difficult to walk. Actually, I could see one over by the dog. Still bent over and stuck in the snow. When it happened, yeah, there was no walking around in the woods. I can remember watching deer while bow hunting late season. They're just zigzagging, trying to get through the maze of trees that were leaning over. Some of them have remained stuck in the ground. Some of them have snapped off, broken, and some of them are all straightened out already. Deep snow. Not only is this outdoor time important for me, but it's just as important for my dog. When we get these opportunities to go outside, even if it's just for an hour, we both come back feeling more normal, and we just feel more relaxed and content. I notice it especially with the dog. If she had an opportunity to get outside and run and explore and use her nose and just be free to sniff things and find things on her own, she's the most relaxed, content dog for the rest of the day. Well, if that's an eagle feather, I'm going to leave it here. I can't have in my possession an eagle feather. So that's going to go right here. Right where I found it. And we made it back. What a nice hike today. Beautiful weather. It's getting warmer. If I was out much longer, I'd have to probably take this outer layer off. Thanks for coming along. Beautiful March day in northern Wisconsin. If you like the content, please click the like, subscribe, share, drop me a comment. I'm always really good at replying to any comments I see posted on my content, and curious to see what you think of the woods we were in today.